It's Too Early, Season 3, Episode 1. It's Lonnie.
It's Bree.
It's Nelly.
And we are back. Happy New Year, everyone.
New Year.
It's 2021. 2020 was trash and it's gone out the door. So hopefully 2021 will bring some new cheer and different vibes.
I mean, 2020 wasn't all bad.
It wasn't, but you know.
It was rough.
It was rough. I'll say that. Challenging.
Yes, there were definitely it's a roller coaster that is 2020.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we haven't spoken to you all in a long time. So, of course, we got to give y'all some updates. Because, you know, life.
Yeah. It's been a minute. What's going on with y'all?
So, I finished grad school. Yes. Your girl mastered it. And I will be working at Howard University in a couple weeks.
Nice.
So that's exciting. My first real corporate full-time job. So that's exciting. And then y'all know I also have a few businesses on the side and everything is just going great. Honestly, I'm going into 2021 with a lot of positivity, a lot of positive outlook. And I'm really hopeful because I'm feeling like this is going to be a year of big success.
Period.
Good. Did you see yourself going to corporate, or did you just that's just what happened?
So I personally did because I didn't think I was going to stay in higher education, but I did think I was going to go into corporate because I wanted to experience stability for a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know, entrepreneurship is very up and down a lot, and there's no consistency. One week you might make $1,000 in a week, and the next week you might not have any orders. So I just wanted to experience something where I'm having a consistent income every 2 weeks, whatever, and I can use that to build up my other businesses or whatever. So yes, I wanted to go into corporate.
Howard, and tell them how the whole team is full of black women.
Listen,
that's important.
It is because I'm coming from 2 PWI, so I went to GW and Towson. So just being at an HBCU, I think, will give me an experience that I never got to experience. And just being unapologetic and not feeling like I can't wear my hair certain ways or I can't come to work with red lipstick on. Because listen, everybody is just going to be brown and beautiful. And I'm ready to experience that.
Yeah, that's going to be lit. Lonnie.
Who's next? Go.
I feel like I don't really have any life updates. Not any major ones. I'm almost finished with my skincare consultation certification, so that's good.
That's an update.
I mean, yeah. So, but to me, it's not really an update because I feel like I've been doing it for a long time. But
we haven't spoken to the people in
a
long time.
True. All right, well, I'm almost certified to be a skincare consultant. I have one more assignment to go, and then after that, they just have to review everything, and then I'll get my badge and all that other stuff. And then I am just going into 2021 with a whole lot of hopes and positivity and, new dreams, new ambitions, trying to, get things rolling and the ball rolling. So other than that, that's just me in a nutshell so far.
So with the courses and stuff, when you say assignments, it's a period of work you got to do?
Yeah, so with the whole program, they have different units where you learn about different different things within the skincare industry. Mm-hmm. So the last unit that I'm on right now is basically going through the whole skincare consultation process of how I would get clients, what I would do with the clients, skincare questionnaires that I would ask clients. How to make, they also have a unit on how to make natural at home skincare products too. So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
I'm gonna be your first client.
No, for real.
I need some.
Yeah, but I will put it out there right now that skincare consultation and esthetician, they're two different things. So I won't be able to do the facials and the chemical peels and stuff. But I'll be able to help people build out skincare routines, morning and nighttime skincare routines, and recommend different products and stuff, which is a start for me. I'm still trying to go to esthetician school.
I was just about to ask, is that in your plan?
It's still in my plans. Trying to figure out financial stuff right now, as far as financial aid to go to esthetician school, but it's in the works. Hopefully by the end of 2021. So
that's exciting. I feel like that's a necessary field.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's popular, but it's not like too popular, but it's always lucrative, I feel like.
It's important because a lot of business owners are starting things without being licensed first.
Right.
So I just appreciate that you're taking the steps because, ladies, I know y'all listening. Please don't be going to anybody who's not licensed.
No.
Like, especially not for that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Right.
Not on your face and your privates. No. I need a license, a certification, something from the state of Maryland.
And I feel like now, like, even in the skincare industry, it's still predominantly like white and mostly Asian. So I think it's very important, like, for Black women to start getting into the skincare industry because, like, you know, melanated skin is a little bit different than, you know, Caucasian and Asian and lighter skin. So we have to cater to our skin a little bit different and in different ways than other people would. So I think just having, like, you know, Black people and Black women in that industry is very helpful. So that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Cool.
So we'll be excited to hear more about this later on as it progresses. So, Nelly, last but not least.
I am pretty much doing the same thing. I got my full-time spot at my job.
Period.
So that is nice to have a little job security in the panty. So yeah, I'm excited to see. One thing I will say about that whole process is that I really had to learn to like be grateful about where I am and learn in the space that I am in before I'm moving on to the next thing. Because y'all know I was trying up and out of here to North Carolina, so I was like steady applying to North Carolina jobs, and I was like, you know, I want this, I want that. But God was like, I'm going to give you this and that, but I'm going to give it to you here, and you're going to stay here. So that was a learning process, but I'm grateful and excited, honestly, because it's a great company. I don't really have any complaints. So
that's good. It's really hard to find like good companies.
It is. It really is. So I'm definitely happy. And then, of course, I'm in grad school, so I start my second semester.
I was going to say you finished your first semester at grad school. That's a thing.
Grad school is weird. Maybe it's the online program or something.
It's weird.
But I don't know. I just feel like I'm doing it to do it because I know like it'll help me in the long run. But I don't feel like I'm like actively learning anything. So
yeah, I was gonna ask you like, how are your classes going? Like,
I mean, it's stuff of course related to what I'm doing every day. But I also feel like because I'm doing it every day, it's not advancing me or something. I don't know.
It's kind of repetitive.
I just feel like
it's also your first semester too, so a lot of those like intro level or like first type of courses you have to take feel like that. But I feel like grad school in general is you learn what you want to learn. So like you'll only really get from it what you put into it in a sense. Like there's certain classes that I took that I'm like, I'm never going to use this. Like it's fine, I'm gonna pass, whatever. But then there's other courses where I'm like, oh, like this was really helpful. So it's that is what grad school is.
Yeah. So we'll see. I had a long break, which did not help. So hopefully I'll be okay. But yeah. And
then I think we have one final update.
Yes. If y'all have not noticed, we are down one member. Naya has moved on to other endeavors. So we wish her the best, and we will miss our fourth member. But, you know, we love you, and we are rooting for your success.
Period.
All
right, now we're about to get into this episode. So y'all know we loved the series. Like, y'all know we are feeling this series thing. So welcome to our Black Love series. Episode 1 of, you'll find out if you listen. This episode is all about cuffing season.
Child.
So what is cuffing season? Like, are y'all participating in cuffing season? We gonna get into all of this. So
first of all, back to the series. Will we have this series?
We will have guests.
Yes.
And more importantly, we will have men on the show. Never before seen.
Yes.
Never before seen here. Because it's always us. It's always us Black women giving our perspective. So we'll be interested to see what the Black men have to say.
And these topics are going to be juicy.
I think it'll be
a good series to have men guests.
I think think it would really be comical because, and a little heated in some sense, because it's going to be a lot of opposite opinions up in here. Cause
then also, I feel like we're going to see like where we agree on stuff. We're going to be surprised to see like.
In different women mindsets and different men mindsets, because they're not all the same. I know we love to say the same, we love to say all, we like to group them all together. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
It's going to be fun, y'all. So stick with us.
Right.
But yeah, cuffing season. Do we believe in it?
So, not historically. So, cuffing season is known to be like the winter months. So, when it starts getting cold, in the summer, we had our hot girl summers. And then you're supposed to get into like October is usually like draft.
Around the holidays.
Yeah, you start your draft in October. And then by November, December, you got your top 5 or your final top 1, number 1 draft pick.
I'm not playing.
So by the time the holidays and New Year's come, you boot up.
We see what her boyfriend be watching.
Listen, it's not a choice. Anywho, though, like for me, y'all know I'm in a relationship, been in a relationship for a long time, so like I'm cuffed every season. So like as single women, do you feel more inclined to be in a relationship in the winter versus the summer?
I feel inclined to be in a relationship at all times. I don't think it matters the season for me.
No.
No. I don't feel like, it's winter, I need a man.
But you don't feel like it's summer, like I'm trying to go out with my friends. Like,
no, I feel like it's summer, I'm trying to go out with my man.
Okay, that's interesting.
No, but I really feel that though.
Okay,
I really do.
The same way.
But also, I feel like, during the holidays, you want a boo thing,
you want somebody to take to Thanksgiving dinner.
I definitely feel like there are more questions being asked during the holidays. Like, where's your man? Are you dating? Leave me alone.
But that's because, like, when as you get older, most people, like, it usually turns into couples things. Like, you sit people at the table based on who they're with, their significant other. And, like, so I understand that.
I mean, I think, as we're getting older, you're more inclined to, like, have a man during the holidays. Because, like, you can get them gifts, you can cuddle, you can go on, like, mountain trips and stuff.
But that's my thing, like, if I'm just dating you during cuffing season, am I dropping a bag on you for Christmas? Like, no.
Now, so, my definition of cuffing season is not really being in a relationship, but having, like, that friend with benefits that you're not really, like, committed to a little bit. Just to have them for, like, the winter months.
But then are you bringing them around the family, though?
Nah, I wouldn't. Me, personally, if I'm just cuffing you, like, we friends with benefits, I'm not bringing you around my family. Like,
okay, so that's a twist. So cuffing season is now just friends with benefits. Somebody you could call when you want to cuddle. And we've been quarantined, so y'all know people you want.
Okay? Period.
That's interesting.
That is, because I was thinking cuffing season as like boyfriend, girlfriend. Right. But I guess cuffing, but you can have a friends with benefits year round too.
I mean, you can, but I just feel like the holiday season and like winter months is more like warm.
So are you getting your friends with benefits a Christmas gift? Like, do they? So they don't meet the family. It's not like we celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving.
I feel like it depends what level of friends with benefits we are.
Oh, no, it's level.
Right. Because then at what point is it like, okay, you met my family, we not cuff no more.
How do you prevent them? Like, that's going to take a lot of work to not bring them around your family or your, people that you.
I mean, I don't think that's a lot of work though. Like, not to bring them around your family. Y'all just go y'all separate ways. You go to your family house.
I don't think that's hard. I think the hard thing is like people have feelings, and at some point, I don't know of too many successful friend with benefits situations.
That's true.
Just because, like, feelings always from one side or the other. And let me clarify, it's not always the woman who catches feelings.
Not always the women.
Clarify, because men cannot always have intimate relationships without feelings either, because they love to pull that card. But anywho, I just feel like friends with benefits are never truly always friends with benefits because somebody ends up catching feelings.
I mean, I don't know. I just know me personally, while I was in like a friends with benefits type of situation like over the summer, And like you were saying, like, it's not always the women because he ends up catching feelings. But I feel like if it's already established at the beginning, like, and then we all constantly communicate, like, within, like, the whole situation, I don't see a problem with it. But also, I can see that perspective, too.
Well, then what if that friends with benefits meets family or meets someone accidentally?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I feel like it would be super hard for me because it would just happen.
Right.
Like,
So let's say, you know, me and you both live with our sisters. So let's say this person, you invite them over and you're not meaning for them to meet your sister, but like on the way to the bedroom or, you know, on the way to somewhere.
But I feel like that's different. Like, I feel like,
But let's say your mom over at the house.
but I feel like that's different. Like, it's not like I'm bringing them over for like Thanksgiving or Christmas. That'll be different if it was like on a holiday. But if it's just on a regular ass day, like.
So it's just a booty call.
You'll say
you
it on your
be
mom.
like, oh, that's nothing.
It's nothing. Like,
They're gonna ask. They're gonna ask.
I mean, if they ask, then I'm gonna just be like, you know, that's just a friend. Like, it's nothing serious. That's just me. You know.
I don't know. I just feel like bringing people around is just always tricky because once you bring people around, then everybody starts asking questions.
Yeah.
I think.
But
I just have to lay the line. Like, this is literally not my man. Don't treat him like that. Like, I would have to explicitly.
And I think it depends on, like, your family, too. Like, it depends on the type of family dynamic that you have.
So, if you do bring these friends with benefits around, let's say it's a family. It don't got to be Christmas. It could just be a family event. Like, it could be your cousin's baby shower. Are you making this man's plate? Like, what is that?
No, listen, the making a plate thing is a thing for me in general. Because I don't feel like I should have to. You have 2 hands.
I don't think that it's an obligation, but I think it is.
If I'm just doing it, yes. But yeah, don't expect
no, it's not like, oh, she better make my plate.
Right.
At that point, then it's like, I'm not.
I'm really not going to make it.
But I think it depends. So, like, if sometimes how it works is, like, if we're at his family events, like, he's made my plate before. Like, sometimes it just depends on where you are in the dynamic. But sometimes I just do it out of habit, or like, I don't think I would make a friend with benefits plate though.
No, I wouldn't.
I'd be like, get up, make that plate.
Yeah,
the food's ready.
Food's ready.
They said we can
let you know the food's ready, but
it's time to eat.
It is. I do feel like it's certain stuff you gotta save for actual relationship. And then there's certain stuff you gotta save for marriage.
Oh,
like,
there are definitely things.
And people don't distinguish those lines anymore.
Yeah,
It'd be
all
like
the lines are just blurred.
friends with benefits acting as wives,
and I think that's where people like catch feelings because you start doing like relationship things in the friends with benefits with situation, and then they just kind of like, well, you doing this for me, and we not even in a relationship, so I'm
or
catching
people
feelings.
get entitled, like. If you're friends with benefits, I'm not entitled to tell you where I am or where I'm going or who I'm with. Like, you're friends with benefits. If I'm on a date, that's none of your business. Like, people don't understand that. So, we need clarity in what cuffing season is because even if I'm dating somebody for a month or 2 during cuffing season, like, you're not getting everything out of me that you would in a full-blown relationship. Like, we celebrating 1-2 month anniversaries is not going to be the same as a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year anniversary.
I just feel like if I'm only dating you for those months, we're not really dating. Like, we're not really in a relationship.
It's a repeating cuffing season.
So y'all have to understand. Every winter, y'all link up. That's toxic. First of all, that is toxic. I don't want any parts of anything that's like that.
Because it's like, what if you find somebody during the summer and then winter come around and like your friends with benefits or like your cuffing season buddy is like, all right, it's October, it's November, where we at with it? And you like, I kind of found somebody.
No, but I don't understand why people feel like they can't be in relationships in the summer. Because if you really care about someone and you love somebody, like, I'm still going to go out and have fun with my friends in the summer. That ain't going to stop that. But I'm still going to go home and you're going to be in the bed.
Realistically, like, if you're in a relationship in the summer, like, each person has their own life to be different.
In all seasons.
All seasons.
Literally, there is no difference between summer and winter except the fact that it's colder. So you can still go out just as much. Clubs are inside. Stuff is inside. Like, you can do the same stuff. And people barely be wearing clothes in the winter when they go out anyway. So basically,
I know that's right because the whole never gets cold.
So it's pretty much the same. I don't understand where this came from.
Yeah, because I don't understand. Hot weather does not make me
No, it honestly makes me irritated because it's hot outside.
Right.
Like,
listen, most people want to be with air conditioning.
Exactly. Like, I mean, I may go to a cookout here and there, but it's literally just a cookout. Like,
but even when you know, it also depends on the woman. Like, I feel like, you know, that whole birds of a feather flock together. Like, none of us would ever be out. When we go to a cookout or we go to parties, like, yes, we got a drink on our hand. We dancing with each other. Like, we're lit together. Ha-ha, Nikki Ken. But there are girls that be there grinding and bumping on people.
For their sole purpose.
Yeah, so I understand. There's just different perspectives. But I have never participated in cuffing season. Like...
I never even understood it.
Before I was in a relationship, I can't juggle multiple people like that. That's too much.
It is
like having the 5 people you talking to at once. You got 7 people asking you what you're doing. No, for real, that's too much. Overwhelming to me. That sounds like anxiety.
You have the same conversations over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What's your favorite color?
Start a group chat.
20 questions.
Start a group chat and answer all the questions.
What you doing tonight? I'm busy tonight. You free next weekend? Like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, that's too much. Like,
then I gotta put all y'all in my schedule for a day.
People FaceTiming when they ain't supposed to FaceTime.
I hate the random FaceTime.
Okay, like, don't let's talk about this because I don't mind random FaceTime.
Neitder do I, but it depends on
the
who you are. Like, if one of y'all were to randomly FaceTime me, no problem. But if I don't really talk to you, I had somebody randomly FaceTime me that I haven't talked to in easily 2 years. Excuse me?
2 years.
Like, why do you feel
text me first. Be like, hey, how you
doing? Don't even text me. Like, don't do that. But yeah, random FaceTime calls really, I feel like shows a level of entitlement. Like, if you don't talk to me on a weekly, maybe monthly basis, like, don't randomly FaceTime me. Because you don't know where I'm at or what I'm doing.
It don't even matter where I'm at. I could be laying in my bed. Don't randomly
You can call me. That don't mean I'm going to answer.
True that.
That's just what that is.
I'm not. So when is cuffing season? Do you end? Because Valentine's Day is still cold. And, you know, cuffing season
it's true.
Is still, like, it's supposed to be winter months. So do you end cuffing season before Valentine's Day? Or is it, like, right before you hit March? Because
spring.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people end cuffing season, like, around, like, March, April-ish. Because it starts getting warmer. And, like we said, for some reason, people think that warmer weather means whole weather.
But people do be wanting to do something for Valentine's Day. So I can see that.
Yeah.
But I just don't know how I feel about gift giving to people who I have not really.
I just don't know how I feel about just dating somebody just for those months and be like, all right, well, your time's over.
That's real strange.
That's just weird.
I think as we get older,
conversations go, like, you just start an argument and then y'all done,
or you like be building stuff up the entire month and you be like, you did this, and this. I'm just not putting up with someone's BS just to be with them.
Yeah, that's That's a waste of my time.
That's real strange.
It is. And relationships are expensive. Let's be clear.
Expensive.
It's expensive to be in a relationship, and you don't realize how expensive it is until you be like, dang, I got about 2 of everything. Like, because when you get in a relationship, you really be on that level of, I'm grabbing something to eat. You want something.
Right.
You're like,
I'm going to the store and everything.
Exactly. And it's not like, every time it's not, this is how much it was, cash at me. Like, it's not that every time. Like, you just begin to, like, where it's no tit for tat. It's like, so instead of me spending $10 on my sandwich or something, I'm spending 20. So, like, yeah, being in a relationship is expensive. So, I'm not doing it for a couple months. Like, I'd rather just save that money and be single.
Nope.
Or have a friends with benefits, like you said.
Yeah, I honestly think, like, if you want to do cuffing season, just have a friends with benefits and just set those boundaries right then and there. Like, look, we ain't nothing serious. We ain't getting into nothing serious. Like, you literally just, this is what it is, and that's it.
But then it's like, what's considered serious? Like you said, I gotta think about you when I'm buying food. So, It's just like some stuff can be considered not serious.
But okay, so if I was to have a friends with benefits and we're not serious, if I ask you, do you want something? I'm gonna send you your total after I buy it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna be like, all right, well, when I get it, just send me your hand.
You want me to grab you something from so and so? You could just cash at me, or you could send me PayPal, Apple Pay, whatever fits your.
I feel like that's like not even with benefits. That's just a friend.
Because the benefits is usually more intimate stuff, like it's about to Netflix and chill, like
basically.
This is not. We're not really going out on dates. Like we're not.
If we go out on dates, we splitting the bill. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't know how to do that. We need to be in a relationship.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't, because y'all know I'm a very like motherly person, so like that would which is why I'm in a long-term relationship, okay? But I wouldn't be able to maintain a friends with benefits kind of situation, because I know like I love big, so like I'd be messing up myself at some point. Right. So like me and my boyfriend we tried that at one point, because we were separated for a few years before we got back together, and we was friends with benefits for a little bit, but it don't work, as you can see.
I don't know. I feel like it also depends on the person now. Like,
it does, and if you know that you like love big, or like you know that you fall easily or you get attached or stuff, like that's not for you, and that's fine. But just don't put yourself in that situation.
And like that's where people get messed up.
Yeah. Don't think you could change somebody's mind. Like if somebody goes into a relationship and they're like, I'm not looking for nothing serious. This is I just want somebody to cuddle with, friends with benefits. Right. Don't think, oh, I'm gonna change his mind. Right. It's okay, I'm gonna agree to it now, but in a couple months he gonna be all in love.
Like, how did you hear something completely different from what he said or she said at the beginning?
And that's what be getting people caught up.
They be thinking that they can just go into and be like, all right, well, I'm not gonna catch feelings.
Yeah, that's how you get your feelings hurt.
That's trife. Yeah, friends with benefits, cuffing season, none of that is for me. Think we got that conclusion.
You just want you a full-time man.
Full-time man.
For real, now because we getting older, like I don't got time to be.
Listen,
I don't got time for all that stuff. Like,
let's talk about how this life clock, it's set on our lives that we don't have to follow, but we always feel like we do, because I really feel like I'm like, okay, we getting up there,
getting closer to 30,
which is really terrible because we have all the time in the world.
We do, but I think it's hard because like you want to start life like your 20s are really weird, because it's like, okay, no, I don't want to be 40 and be having my first kid, but no, I also want to wait for marriage, but no, I also want to have a child before I'm 27. Like, it's like a lot of pressure in the sense of getting your life together, and that's why I can't do no cuffing season, because I got plans,
right?
And foolishness, because that's what it is. It's not in my plans.
And then I feel like a lot of people put this stigma around like your 20s. Like everybody says like, oh, your 20s is supposed to be discovering yourself and like being single and not like, you know, dating and just doing what you want to do. But it's also like, I mean, isn't your 20s supposed to be like when you're dating other people and like getting to know other people and like.
But everybody's 20s are different.
Yeah.
Like I feel like putting the pressure, like I know grown people who are like been married for 26 years. Like my boyfriend's parents just celebrated their 26th wedding anniversary, and they were married pretty young. And I'm like, you know, age and all that doesn't really matter. It's all in what's in your destiny and like what's your life plan is, because some people get married in their 20s and they divorce by 21. Right. So, but you have other people who get married that young and they're together forever. Like my aunt is still married to her high school sweetheart. So it's like, it's possible. You just got to be willing to put in that work and get out of that mindset of, oh, this is temporary, or this, like, you really have to go into things with intention and like, this is long term, or I know this is for me, and be willing to put in the work.
I think it's funny because our generation is like that, very independent, but then we have our parents who are like, oh, when you're gonna get married, like not the other day, but a couple months ago, one of us was like, you're in childbearing years. I'm like, excuse you, like, it's always maybe I'm not gonna have a child in my 20s.
It's always when I'm gonna get some grandkids.
Exactly.
Because they think as soon as their parents are grown, they be ready for grandkids. My mom is so ready for, she wants a granddaughter because, you know, I have 2 younger brothers, so she wants a little girl. But I can see myself being the rich auntie, the rich godmom. I'm not set on either side. Like, if it's in my plan to have kids, then yes, I'm ready to be a mom. But if not, I'm ready to be the rich auntie who travels, because I'm already on that track.
Right.
Like, I just need to be married first before I even think about having kids.
Yes. It's no way. Y'all know I take care of my godchild on weekends, and there's just no way I could be a single mom. Like, I just cannot do it.
Especially not right now.
So, yeah, I need somebody who will be in it to win it.
Yeah, no, I want to be married first, which is why I think it'll be, because I want to be stable. You know, sometimes life happens, but if it's up to me, I will be married first before I have kids.
And it'll, like, married for a little bit. Like, we'll have settled in. It won't be fresh off the lot.
When I get married, we need to travel. We need to do stuff for ourselves before we even think about, like, you know, having a child.
Because I definitely don't want to get, like, be pregnant and then, like, be getting married after that. Because I don't ever want it to feel like, oh, I'm only getting married because I'm pregnant or, like, because I'm having this baby. Like, no. I want it to all be authentic and real and that. So with that said, cuffing season is a no for me.
A no for all of us.
No, it is.
Don't come at us with that. Well, me and Lonnie.
So when we have our next episode, we'll get another perspective of it, just to see, you know, if the men are participating in cuffing season and the type of woman that they are looking for cuffing season.
Yes. Tune in, y'all. We are excited for this season.
All right, so season 3, episode 1 is a wrap. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.